To Tampa. Nice cool weather here in Florida for this time of year. And welcome to METALCON 2009, the kickoff to our event that will start in a few hours. My name is Scott Kriner. I'm serving the MCA as the technical director, and it's my honor and privilege to introduce today's keynote speaker, Mr. Bob Berkebile. Bob is a founding principal of BNIM Architects in Kansas City, Missouri. Bob we're privileged to have with us a pioneer. Bob is a pioneer in the area of sustainable design. He's committed his life to sustainable building design, and he did this long before the word sustainability or sustainability was even in our vocabulary here in the building industry. For the past 30 years, Bob's worked to restore social, economic, and environmental vitality to our communities. He thinks differently. I think you'll see that during the presentation today. Bob tends to think and design with the concern of the next generation in mind, as opposed to just what's best for right now. Bob's highly regarded by his fellow professionals. He's an accomplished and influential environmentalist and a preservationist. Bob is the founding chairman of the AIA's Committee on the Environment. He's a recipient of numerous architectural and industrial awards, and he also served on the board of directors for the U.S. Green Building Council. So please join me in welcoming Bob Berkebile.
Thanks, Scott, and good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
I just want to be sure you're here with me. This is kind of an interesting shaped hall. I mean, I feel a little schizophrenic. What's that screen or that screen or either. But I'm delighted to be here today. We've been, my firm, BNIM Architects, has been involved with the metal building industry almost since our inception. And now that I've become one of the founders of the green building movement, I always thought metal was a good system, but now that I've really gotten involved in doing life cycle analysis and looking at environmental footprints, it's become much more obvious why those materials were so attractive to us early on. So what I would like to share is